Focus your mind to this bell sound and slowly follow the sound and let your body to settle down itself. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So, dear Dhamma friends, your right palm on your left and neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So let your body, your mind and your breathing to settle down itself. And bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself 3 times and say Swapatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this evening to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate this knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we are spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing your inhalation and exhalation and bodily sensation. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body. So mentally, step by step, relax your body. So when you inhale, exhale, remember, do it slowly, deeply and gently, each and every inhalation and exhalation. Slowly, deeply and gently. And when you inhale, inhale through nose, exhale through mouth. So in between inhalation and exhalation, keep a little gap. So bring attention to your right arm. And slowly, deeply, gently breathing to your right arm. Visualize yourself that all the air go to your right arm. Hold it. Breathe out. Slowly, deeply, gently. Take all the breath out. And bring attention to left arm and breathing to your left arm. Hold it. Breathe out. Your back and spine, breathing. Slowly, deeply, gently breathing. Hold it. Breathe out. Your abdominal area, slowly, deeply, gently breathing. Hold it. Breathe out. Slowly, deeply, gently breathe out. Chest. Slowly, deeply, gently breathing to your chest. Hold it. Breathe out. Your right leg. Slowly, deeply, gently breathing to your right leg. And breathe out. Your left leg. Slowly, deeply, gently breathing to your left. Breathe out. And your neck and head. Deeply, slowly, gently breathing. And breathe out. Okay, now your whole body. Deeply, slowly, gently breathing to your whole body. Each and every muscles place in your body should feel there. Hold it. Breathe out. Breathing. Hold it. Breathe out. Again, breathing. Hold it. Breathe out. Okay, now take a deep breath and hold it for few seconds and hold it as long as you can. Okay, deeply breathing. Take your breath to under your belly, 2 inches below your navel point. Hold it. Breathe out. Let your whole breath go out. Let your body to settle down. Bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area and observe your inhalation, exhalation. Separately recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. So in the beginning, you can deeply inhale, exhale a few times and find the sensation. Once you recognize it, follow that sensation and stay at the same place and separately recognize. So don't try to inhale, exhale, just let it happen. Arising and falling itself. Just let it be. Shut down all your bodily, mentally, verbally reactions. Just let everything to settle down. Observe the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation. Some inhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Each and every inhalation, exhalation has a different nature. Just accept it and observe. Your mind, you're the observer, is the subject. So the breathing is the object, remember that. Breathing not observing you, you observing breathing. So then bring your fully attention with the 100% responsibilities without waiting for anything to happen. Just observe and recognize. See the calmness, see the comfort within yourself, but still remember to observe the inhalation, exhalation. Put some value on your practice. If your thoughts arise, don't react to that. Stay with the inhalation, exhalation. Your consciousness higher than the thoughts. Don't go with the thoughts. If you are the ocean, thoughts are like waves. When you become still, steady, the waves going to surrender. Waves going to settle down. And see within inhalation, exhalation, what you experience. It's just the change. That's what called impermanent. No solid experience, solid moment, solid consciousness. No solid awareness. Subject and object both changing itself. Your inhalation, exhalation, and the mind you observe, inhalation, exhalation, the both change at the same time. So rather than looking for outside change, Observe your inner experience. When the inhalation, exhalation happen, when the sensation recognize, how you recognize it, what is the condition of the mind? And recognize the selflessness within moment by moment. Everything arising, existing, and disappearing itself in that very moment. There is nothing coming in or going out. Even though in the beginning we observe as inhalation, exhalation. In this very moment, whatever the sensation you recognize, that sensation arises in this very moment. It's never going to be permanent. So observe the very nature of the sensation and recognize. If you don't recognize the true nature, you start to go with something else, bring all the trouble, difficulties to you. It's like you're going wrong way. You are like the ocean. Sensation is like waves. You are like the earth. Sensation is like a water bubble. When the rain hit the ground, when the contacts come to you, the sensation arises. Can you go deeper to the moment that you recognize the sensation? In that very moment, if the contact thought arise and disappear itself, if you don't hold it to it, it will go away. Because any thought, any sensation doesn't have power itself to be permanent. That is the beauty in the samsara. Once you recognize no moment to achieve, no place to settle down, you are itself the journey. You drop the desire because everything already in you. Why you have to achieve anything anymore? Experience this moment is the highest achievement that you can get. While you're having it in front of you, why you need to look something else? Bring attention to your body. Observe this moment and experience yourself. Past or future is not your life. This moment is your life. In this very moment, you are complete. Appreciate it. Pay your gratitude. You are so blessed. You have a place to sit. Top of your head, there is a roof. You have clothes to put yourself. You have some things to eat somehow. You can manage a little bit your hunger. You are thirsty. You have no danger from any animals. You have your family, your husband, wife, children, your parents, brothers, sisters. Even if you don't have that anybody, you still have this life. It is so vulnerable. It is so precious. It is so valuable. Take a moment and just appreciate it. Put the highest value and put the highest bit on your own life, not outside. As sharing this moment as appreciation, paying your gratitude, share this moment with others because there are a lot of people. They miss this opportunity. They're struggling with life, fighting with death, have fear, anxiety, depression, go through helplessness, hopelessness, loneliness. And have a thought them yourself. May they come out of that struggle, fear, anxiety, depression, helplessness, hopelessness, loneliness. May they have the strength, courage, and wisdom to go through the situation and find the peace, harmony within themselves. Not only them, share this moment with your beloved parents, husband, wife, your children, brothers, sisters, friends, and family members, near dear ones. With your neighbors, your village people, city, state, country, world, all living beings in this universe. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. And mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Being sugar, frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward, visualize yourself and send it as a light to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all 6 directions at once, like the moon, the sun spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any judgment or without any resistance. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Okay, say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma friends, and when it comes to meditation, so it is like our main purpose is observing the observer, the observing the mechanism of the way you observe the outside, because the very purpose is understanding what is happening within us. So rather than pointing out that to outside world, that always remember it is your responsibility to recognizing who you are and understanding who you are. Because when you understand yourself, you become more clear within yourself. And that clarity will help you to go through all these outside situations. But the thing is, in day-to-day life, we think there is somebody inside us. Oh, there is somebody, there is something that beyond us and that exists without changing. That it is just not the body. It's that our mind, our consciousness, entire all over our body. That, as you know, each and every cell has its own consciousness, own behavior. So this, when this, the mind has power to interconnect this everything which we call harmony. And not only that, so just remember, when you close your eyes just for a moment and observe your body, So even you close your eyes and you observe your body, observe your skin, you start to see, you start to feel, you start to recognize beyond the skin also. How it is possible? If the mind become very limited with your skin, so then it should stop on the skin. It cannot go beyond. But how? When you close your eyes, just now, when you close and think about your body and this entire environment, you start to feel. So what does that mean? This everything is your mind. That everything exists there. But the thing is, the very nature of this everything, the moment by moment changing. But in the deeper level ourselves, we holding, and the other thing is inside our mind, the condition that we hold and we don't see. So it's like this. Okay, when you have a flashlight, okay, so this small light, okay, so when you look like this, and it's like you from from this outside you look, from this inside you look outside world. Oh, this is that, or like that. But the thing is, the meditation is, you start to turn this light to inward and recognize the mechanism of this torch and the mechanism how this light arises. So the same light, when you observe something, you have to remember the important thing. You recognize that outside object, you cannot neglect that. But at the same time, the very important thing, you have to reverse the mechanism. You have to turn back and look the observer. Then you're going to see something. Because if you don't look, you're not going to see. So that is what, through the meditation, little by little, we're going to do. And while we're practicing meditation, and you have to remember that in day-to-day life, that ourselves, that we practicing, that most of time our mind. But at the same time, you have to remember to master your heart also. Because this mastering art is a different way than you study things. When it comes to life, when you say heart, so what do you mean? When you say heart, what do you mean by that? It's like an organ, the pumping that 2,000 gallons per day, or it's a kind of like the in a different shape of object. Is that the heart? So what do you mean by heart? So just look yourself. What the answer that you can give if somebody asks what is heart? And sometimes you say, you heard, for some people, when they have very rough lifestyle and very difficult to handle and get angry, mad, and sometimes you say that person doesn't have a heart. And when someone doesn't have love, compassion, and sometimes you say that person doesn't have a heart. What does that mean? When this person act in a nice way, do good things, sometimes you say that person have a good heart. So what does that mean? So what the relationship, the blood, or what the relationship with the organ? So when you mention that with the good heart, so the heart means not the organ bum 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 bum, like the pumping the blood. The heart means the good quality that you carry. That is your heart. So then you have to look how you master it. You have to master it by repeating. When somebody born with the right hand, left hand, how somebody become right-handed? Why somebody become left-handed? In a basic way. So whatever the hand you use more, become capable to to perform better than other hand. So whatever the leg you use more again and again, again and again, and become better than the other leg. So you can take 1 week and start to do something. Maybe if you are a right-hander, forget it. Start to do with the left hand 1 week. If you want to do something with your left leg, and start to do with the right leg, and do with the right leg, and see only with the right leg. Forget about the left. The right leg become better and your left hand become better. So whatever that you use become stronger. So the heart also the same. With the good qualities, that whatever that you use, you're going to have a good heart. So then you have to be very careful in day-to-day life. What kind of qualities that you carry in your heart, because that's going to represent your life. Not what you think, not what you hope that other people are going to think. So then when it comes to that mastering, that mainly 4 sublime states of your mind is developing your heart. Those are the 4 things. What are those ones? Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekka. Loving kindness and loving kindness, love or the loving kindness. Another one is the compassion and sympathetic joy and equanimity. Those are the 4 qualities make your heart a real heart. If you don't have these 4 sublime qualities, remember yourself, even though you have an organ, you have no heart. So try to master the heart and try to develop the loving kindness regarding that yourself, and take care of yourself, and also for other people. And when it comes to loving kindness, the one of the best quality that you have to do, love, and with the kindness, the very first thing that you have to do, without any condition, learn to forgive. When you forgive, the very best thing that you come out of that struggle, you come out of that difficulty, you become more safer. Because you get angry, you get mad, whatever you hold, that other people not going to change because of that. Whatever you remember, because of that, other people not going to change, not going to give up. So without any condition, then remember to forgive. That is the best that you can do to you. Otherwise, you start to take it as a current. People do many mistakes because of many reasons. So when it comes to loving kindness, that loving kindness becomes sharper, clear, stronger when you are able to forgive. That is the best quality that develop the love. Because if you cannot forgive, you cannot love. So then try every day. So whatever the mistake other people does, whatever the hurt or the unhappy moment create around you, just move forward. and compassion, and share your life with others. Don't just hold it to only you. And when start to feel other people same like you, an empathetic joy, and try to uplift, and don't try to draw the lines and separate others, and share without jealousy, and help others to become better. Look at the world nowadays. People don't understand. Even though we go through this kind of situations in this 2020, we came from far away from this, our human history went through difficult moment. And in this 2020, suddenly we had to go through this kind of situation. Even though you and me like this, there are a lot of people experience the real situation. It's like a real hell, living hell. There are a lot of people like that. We have no idea about it. So you are so lucky that you didn't go through that. But that doesn't mean it never not going to come to you. No, at any moment it can come to you also. But look at the world, people don't understand it. People put value on something else. So that's why yourself, remember, in day-to-day life, especially with your loved ones, your husband, wife, children, friends and family members, they are the one who make mistakes in front of you. You are the one who get disturbed because of your loved ones. So what's the point? If you love somebody, if you get hurt end of the day because of that loved one, what's the point of that? So then yourself, be very clear with this dharma and let go. Forgive. That is the first thing that you have to do. And remember yourself, always nourish with the good quality in your heart. And never keep any kind of negative qualities in your heart, because it never going to represent the heart. That's why when people have bad qualities, you say no heart. So heart always means in this human life good qualities. So that is this four sublimes qualities of your mind: metta, karuna, mudita, upekka, and equanimity. Keep the balance in your life. The most important thing is not about the opinion regarding others, or not the how other people going to behave, or how other things going to be. You have to remember your own life. So that is the important thing, how you exist. When you born, the very first day, if you are at hospital or if you are at home, when you born very first day, what going to decide? You go home or you going to stay at home? What going to decide? Doctor, nurse, or your parents, or somebody else, or the monks, or any priest, the priest, any message from anywhere, or the time that you make the horoscope, or what going to decide? You go home or you stay home? You're breathing. If you don't breathe when you're born, if you don't breathe, you're out. You cannot go home. Even if you're born at home, if you don't breathe, you cannot live at home. You cannot have this anyone. So have you thought about it? Even this today, that whatever the things that you have, if you don't have the breathing, you cannot have this anything. So then look, when other things come, other things happen, look yourself and see, you have the best. You experience the best. There are a lot of people, they cannot get it. There are a lot of people, they struggling to keep this breath. That's what happening all over this world nowadays. That's the doctors, that's the hospitals, that's the government try to do. If you are breathing well, you good. But in case, if tomorrow, if it is difficult to breathe, what you going to do? You going to fight with others, or you going to run to hospital? Or you start to think, oh, this virus is start to attack me. Why? Because I cannot breathe in. Then you start to think. You forget that everything. So that's why every day, remember, that is the most beautiful thing that happening to your life. So that is enough for you. Maybe you can miss a meal. It's okay. You can miss your water. It is okay. You can miss sleep. It's okay. You can miss little bit comfort at home. You can miss the channel that you watch. And you can miss some other things that you like. And maybe you miss little bit salt or the taste that you're looking for. It's okay. Why? Because you didn't miss the breathing. Because when it's going to happen, remember, it never give a second chance to fix it. You cannot say, wait, not this time, later. No. You have no second chance. So from birth to death, when the death happen, remember, it never going to indicate or tell you something, and it never going to give you a second chance. So then in between the birth and the death, there are a lot of opportunities you have. That is my point. So then remember every day, take that opportunity, appreciate it yourself. When you are able to recognize the beauty of that, your real life, that the truth start to get into you. When you meet the truth, you completely become satisfied and you become happy, contentment, satisfied. When you are satisfied, when you are comfortable, when you have the joy inside you, you know, there's no way that you're going to be angry. That's why when you want to ask something from somebody, you're waiting for the happy moment. Before you ask something somebody, you make them happy. Why? Because when the person happy and they do things. So then looking inward, looking yourself, find the moment to be happy yourself. And then whatever other things other people say, sometimes they say things, they have no idea what it is. They do things, they have no idea what it is. Maybe you get hurt, you get mad, angry, no point. So then yourself always remember the breathing. That you have the greatest gift, and be with it, appreciate it. And with that, remember to master your heart. And the mastering the heart with the good qualities. The way you feeding in every day, what you keep thinking about mistake or the miseries or the sadness, worry, and then you don't see that it's going to become a quality of you. So then remember what you feed. It's going to make strong your heart. It doesn't matter good or bad. When you born to this world, it's 50-50. Never going to come you with 51% good, 49% bad. No, you come with the 50-50. Your right hand, left hand have the same power. Your right leg, left leg have the same power. But how you become a right hand or left hander? Because you start to use. You start to use. So there was a very old man. He had two dogs. The one dog was looked young and healthy, strong. Other dog was looked young but still very weak. And then this young boy came and this old man asked, "Hey young boy, tell me, after 1 month, if these two dogs start to fight, which one going to win?" The young guy told, "Oh, it's very simple. Look, this strong, the healthy young dog, this dog going to win." The old man told, "No, it is not the the healthy dog or the weak dog going to win after 1 month? Whoever the dog that you more feed little by little, so that dog you going to strong after 1 month. So the same thing with us. It is not the good or bad. What you feed to your heart, more if you feed the good, you become good. If you feed more bad, you become bad. So it is not the karma. It is not the environment. It is not the other people. So it's your choice. So then remember, never put unnecessary wrong things to your heart. Always purify and keep always harbor your heart to always this sublime qualities: metta, karuna, mudita, upekka. Loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and the equanimity. Stay with it. Stay with it. Get used to it. Develop a habit with it. And then you will see. When you become 100% complete with that, there is no current that hold you to this ordinary samsara. And you go above it. So that is the day you have power to look back, and if you want to help or if you want to take off to higher, you have opportunity to have that choice. So, but somehow it is your choice. That choice every day. So then when you start the day, remember, never start with the miserable thought. Just look yourself when you put the alarm, when you wake up, because of the alarm, sometimes you wake up. The very first thought in your heart, the very first day, what is happening? Oh, this is the alarm, I want to sleep more. If you have unpleasant thoughts regarding alarm or the day or the wake up, the whole day going to become unpleasant. So how many times when you wake up, suddenly you have good thoughts? How many times before you put your feet on the ground, you on the bed, you are miserable? No, from tomorrow, remember, whatever it is okay. When you wake up, look, if you're breathing, oh, you are happy, you are in the heaven. And keep your feet down like you come to the heaven. And then anywhere you go, keep the loving kindness, compassion, empathy, sympathetic joy, and the equanimity. That is the quality that you can find in the heaven. So if you go with that qualities, if you nourish your heart with that qualities, if you develop, master your heart with that qualities, who live in the heaven? The deities, angels. So you become a very deity or the angel in this very heaven that you are already. So it is your choice, and you have a journey to go from tomorrow. So you have power to make this, the world, as a heaven. So remember yourself every day. Take that responsibility and always appreciate your breathing. So with that, I bless upon everyone by the power of this good Patrice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you, may no difficulties come to you, may no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. By the power of this good Patrice, may all of you stay healthy and safe during this time. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi dīghāyuko bhava. Ittavata cammi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe tatta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idam me punya kammam Asavakkaya vahangotu sabba dukkha panuncatu. Bless you.